we are living in the age of nostalgia, and that might be the sort of the peak of that phenomenon might just be Ready Player One, the book, um, with all of its references to the '80s and especially the era of movies that was dominated by Steven Spielberg. Which makes it really weird that Steven Spielberg directed Ready Player One. Um, this is an interesting movie to talk about. Um, I really enjoyed it when I saw it in the theater, but I didn't end up thinking about it all that much afterwards. It wasn't like it's no, you can't put it up there with like Raiders and Jaws and Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan and Close Encounters and just Lincoln even. I mean, Spielberg has directed so many amazing giant movies. I mean, you know, if you did like the top 100 most popular movies of all time, he's easily the director most featured on a list like that. And Ready Player One would not be on that list. But it is still a decent movie. It's not a great movie. It's not a groundbreaking movie. But it's a good time. The movie revolves around, it's set in a future where everybody likes to sort of spend all of their time in this virtual reality called the Oasis. And it's a, you know, I mean, they do a good job of grounding it in a way that none of it seems impossible. You look at it and you're like, okay, maybe this is not really that far off from where we're going to end up in 20 years. And the plot is just about, it's about there's an Easter egg in the Oasis, and if you find the Easter egg, you know, these three I think it's three Easter eggs, then you end up, oh, you're going to own the Oasis. So it's a little Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and you know, I mean, really the characters and everything are there as almost an excuse for the references. The constant, oh, hey, look, it's, you know, it's a Ninja Turtle. Oh, hey, look, it's Chucky. Oh, hey, look, there's King Kong. And I'm okay with that. I mean, if you're going to do turn this book into a movie, you have to have those references. And they're handled well. I thought that particularly the Chucky moment was kind of a laugh out loud kind of cheering moment. And yet there is something kind of hollow about the movie. Much of it is set in the Oasis, where everything is computer generated. The characters are all computer generated. You only see their avatars. So a good deal of this movie is an animated movie. And it's fun to sort of see the references to The Shining and, you know, oh, there's the DeLorean from Back to the Future. All those things are fun to see, but how much do they add up to a memorable movie is debatable. And I'm not criticizing the movie too harshly. Like I said, I did enjoy it. But I wasn't thinking about it much afterward, and it is the type of movie, too, where, like, you know, the girl, the main girl that the guy is falling in love with doesn't want him to see what she looks like in real life, and oh, you wouldn't like me, I'm ugly, I'm whatever. And then you see her, and she's like this super hot girl who just kind of has a birthmark on her face, and you roll your eyes and you go, uh-huh, yeah, no guy would want you. It would have been a better movie had they gone the route of saying, okay, let's maybe have her be kind of overweight, or let's have her be this super skinny girl with braces and, you know, pockmarked face, or let's have her be in a wheelchair, or have her be an amputee, or have her be something to where when our main character finally sees her, he might actually have a moment of going, whoa. But actually has fallen in love with who she is inside, and is just sort of, that moment is brief, and he kind of goes, I love you, I want to be with you, I don't care what you look like. That would have been nice. The movie is, again, it's fine. It is what it is. It's a later in life Spielberg movie where the magic is still there, but it's dimmed by age, maybe. This feels like a movie that actually could have been made by a younger man and maybe had been better. But for what it is, I would give Ready Player One 2.5 stars out of 5. It was obviously worth getting for me. If nothing more so than to just watch it and look at all the little Easter eggs throughout it, and be able to catch those. And it actually does have a fairly good documentary on it, which is not something that I would say about most movies these days, but this one does. So Ready Player One, yeah, it's a new release. You're going to be paying full price for it right now, but I'd say maybe wait a little while till it's maybe marked down to $10 or so, and then pick it up. It's fine. It's, like I said, 2.5 out of 5. It's right in the middle. So if you're a Spielberg fan, or if you're a fan of the book, check it out. You'll enjoy it. But will you remember it? Probably not.